Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, it's me again. I'm back at it again. Back at it again, man. It is so much going on out here in this world, man. And it's actually depressing. It's actually nerve wracking. It's actually believable. I'm just saying, it's actually believable because I have come to the realization that um people in America are so damn gullible, man. Americans are just gullible. They believe anything. They what's like the old folks say, they don't really have fat meat greasy. Yeah, that type of time. It's unreal, man. It's unreal. It is unreal. It is unreal. Um Now we're here and it's the war. The war. The war. That's right. The war. They have pretty much they have pretty much made a mockery. Everything is it's all fun, man. It's all games. It's all fun. It's all games. It's a whole bunch of yes men, yes women. Well, really yes men in the White House. Trump got his boys with him. You know what I'm saying? Uh, White women and especially black women are off limits when it comes to um, anything dealing with the good old boys. The lies, the lies, man, the lies, the lies, the lies, the lies, the lies. This dude lie. Anytime something come out his mouth, it's a lie. MAGA, where you at? MAGA, where you at? Trump is our hero. Trump is our hero. We would never go to war with Trump in office. He doesn't want war. I heard so many white folks and black folks saying that. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, man, he didn't get an opportunity the first time to hit that button. Shit. The second time, oh, it is on. It's hammer time. It's hammer time. It's hammer time. Couldn't wait. Couldn't wait. Then got the audacity to get up and speak on the bombs that the missiles and shit that they dropped over there in Iran, and then had the nerve to say that he want peace. how do you ask for peace and you just went bombed these people country, man? You didn't go over there with a knife, or you didn't go over there with a water balloon, pellet gun, anything like that. You went, shot, gave the orders to shoot some missiles over there in another man's country. You think they gonna just lay down? These people got so many family members, cousins, uncles, aunties, nieces, nephews that are willing to die for the shit that they get into, willing to die for their religion, willing to die for their country, willing to put a bomb on their ass and blow their ass up and kill everybody. Yeah, they got their people over here. It's about to get interesting, folks. Hit the like button coming in. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Also, make sure that you show some love to the platform. Got my Cash App up there, $JNT1979, PayPal DET402. Now, I want to read something to y'all that I thought that was very interesting here. The Supreme Court just ruled that Trump can deport foreigners to any country he wants. I want y'all to, let me say that again. Let me read that again for y'all. Let me say it over again for y'all. The Supreme Court just ruled that Trump can deport foreigners to any country he wants. Y'all don't find that strange? Wasn't they just beefing with each other about this shit with the immigrants, illegals, and all this type of stuff? Now the Supreme Court, they had a change of heart? Now the Supreme Court had a change of heart? Are you serious? Wonder what took place for them to have a change of heart like that. Now they can grab you, detain you, and can ship you off to detention in Yemen, Sudan, Thailand, or the motherfucking moon for all I know. Thanks to the carefully manufactured conservatives, majority on the Supreme Court, have a nice trip to the land of wherever you end up. Now y'all out there protesting. Because it was your racism. Hispanics, Latinos, Venezuelans. It was your racism that put this orange man in power and made it possible for him to do the things to y'all that are so inhumane that now y'all want to protest. Now y'all want black folks out there with y'all and all that type of good shit. But let's carry on. The Supreme Court on Monday cleared the way for the Trump administration to swiftly deport foreigners to countries where they have no previous ties. So, you done made it to America. Now they got ICE out here running in jobs, running in places, doing this, doing that. And if you don't have your paperwork, they can ship y'all asses in where they want to, man. And they don't give a damn how you find your way back to your homeland. You might not even make it back to your homeland. They might take you out of here, you know what I'm saying, just because. But yeah, Supreme Court ruled that today. And they were beefing with Trump about this. They didn't have a change of heart. Oh my. They can swiftly deport foreigners to countries where they have no previous ties. No one. Foreign land. The justices lifted an order from a federal judge in Boston who had placed restrictions on a deportation to those countries. U.S. District Judge Brian Murphy had issued a nationwide injunction that required administration to give immigrants meaningful advice, notice, a chance to raise objections before they are sent to so-called third country nations, not specified in their original deportation orders. But the Supreme Court granted the Trump administration emergency request to put Murphy's injunction on hold. Mass deportation plans. Oh, man. So, all I got to say is, we're not going out there protesting with y'all Hispanics, Hispanic people, Latin people. We're not going out there doing that because it was your racism that put this man in office. And I'm going to tell you something. Notice I kept saying that they can ship y'all asses anywhere to any country that they want. The cruelty is the point. I have no compassion, no love, no empathy. I don't care what happens to anyone. Because y'all allowed this. Y'all voted him in. Y'all made it easy for him to do all this stuff, man. Y'all made it easy for him. But just in today, the Supreme Court has passed that law. They can ship y'all asses anywhere they want to. Unbelievable, man. Now, it's amazing that Trump can get up here and, you know, say all this and say that. Now, all of a sudden, there's a ceasefire out here, right? Not buying it. Not buying it. I don't believe that. Them Iranians are already talking about, making some noise and blowing up some shit. But Trump talking about a ceasefire. They didn't say it. Trump said this. So anything that comes out of Trump's mouth, it's a damn lie. I want y'all to hear something right quick. This was yesterday when he got up there and, he started talking about, everything that happened.
No foreign policy, just impulse and vibes. And he has broken this situation with Iran, and he has colluded now with war criminal Benjamin Netanyahu. And Iran is responding. Put up this headline. Iranian state media says missiles launched against U.S. bases in Qatar and Iraq in response to strikes. This surprises me zero. I feel like Donald Trump never thinks about consequences. He does what he thinks he needs to do right then, never considering that he is not in charge of the rest of the world and that actually he's a laughingstock and no one is scared of him. This is a guy who he vacillates from, like, he can talk about a flagpole in great detail and give a presentation about the flagpole while Israel is being incredibly provocative with Iran, and he's out there, having a show and tell party. Because literally, I know I say this all the time, but if anybody showed me video of this guy, I'd go, did he get a day pass from the nursing home? Is he out? Is everybody just got him a...
And you know what's funny? As a felon, you can't even own a gun. You can't have a gun. You can't carry a firearm. You can't do none of that. But this guy here, Donald Trump, man, he's a felon. He can't even have a gun. He can't do nothing. But he can start a war. He can start a war. Y'all get in here, man. Hit that like button. I'm going to say this again. The Supreme Court has passed let me pull it up here. The Supreme Court just ruled that Trump can deport foreigners to any country that he wants to. Man, I can just see that now, man. ICE come and scoop some people up. They just throw their ass on a plane. Next thing you know, they in Sudan some damn well. They in Africa somewhere. That's insane. That's cruel, man. That's cruel. That is cruel. That's cruel. But this is what they did. This is what they, they voted for. put this dummy in office. Now, Trump claims the ceasefire between Iran and Israel after Iran's missile attack on U.S. bases, right? Trump claimed that Israel and Iran had agreed to a complete and total ceasefire soon after Iran launched a limited missile attack on Monday on U.S. military base, retaliating for the American bombing of its nuclear sites, which we still don't even know for sure, which I don't think Iran even has no nuclear weapons. Same blueprint that George W. Bush was out here saying, weapons of mass destruction. Got over there, ain't found a damn firecracker over there. But yeah, took them to war. Put the country in war. Israel and Iran did not immediately acknowledge any ceasefire, and heavy Israel strikes continued in Tehran and other cities near early Tuesday. Iran missiles also declined to comment on Trump's ceasefire post, and the Israel mission said it had no immediate comment. Now, let me tell y'all something. There is no way that you can go and drop bombs and shit on people's land, people's countries, and think they just gonna lay down like that. You know, it used to be this thing where America was the powerhouse of the world, and they, America, have all this, have all that, this and that, that and this. It's not that way anymore. It's not that way anymore. Russia got shit. North Korea, Japan, China. They said the next time something happened, it'll be on American soil. 9/11 wasn't enough, I'm guessing. Guess 9/11 wasn't enough. But don't believe the hype, man. There's no ceasefire. There's no ceasefire. Let me cue this up right quick. I like what Dr. Richie said, man, from Indisputable. I don't know if y'all in tune with Dr. Richie, but let me cue this up right quick and let y'all check this out. Here we go right here, y'all. Listen to this shit here, though.
Vows retaliation after Trump ordered a military strike on the country. Here it is.
Objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
All right. Put up the Trump post. We have some things to dissect about this war. Trump said we have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran. including Fardel, Natanz, and F.S. Fahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site. Fardel, all planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now it's time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
I'm going to pause right there. Trump hollering about some peace, but you just went dropped. You just went dropped bombs on these people land, man. They ain't thinking about no peace. They thinking about what's the next move. What we gonna do? For all y'all that went out there and cast that vote, man, and voted for, man, this dude ain't been in, has it been a year? Has it been a year yet, man? I don't even think Trump been in there a year. And we already at war. Think about that.
Now it's time for peace. It's really interesting, isn't it? To those who voted for Trump, you said Trump was the president who would not bring us into wars. But a few months in, we are smack a dab in the middle of a war. You said that Trump couldn't negotiate. As a matter of fact, Trump made multiple posts talking about how President Obama would go to war with Iran because he didn't know how to negotiate, that he was a weak leader. However, the only one who Netanyahu has convinced to go to war with Iran that sits or has sat in that presidency is Trump.
This motherfucker Trump, convicted felon, not supposed to own no gun, ain't supposed to have no gun. But the funny thing about all this is that he can start a war, though. He can start a war. But he can't have no guns. He can't do this, can't do that. But he can start a war. Now, when you go over there blowing up shit, I don't know if I'm 100% correct, but I was told that America has to pay for that shit. They got to pay for it. They got to rebuild. There go your tax dollars. When there's war, war hurts the people, but it makes everyone else rich, wealthy. But it hurts the people. It puts everyone in America, in the poorhouse. We already in the poorhouse, but we do deeper in the poorhouse. Cause we got to pay for that shit. Let's go.
Trump is foolish if he believes that retaliation from Iran means peace. What he's doing is he's selling you a bill of goods as he has done from day one. Mm-hmm. What he's doing is telling you that it's raining when really he's pissing on you.
Oh, man.
What he's doing is creating a false sense of security, talking about peace while the other nation that he just bombed is talking about retaliation. That's what's happening. It all began just after midnight when Secretary Hegseth joined U.S. President Donald Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and elite Pentagon staff in the Situation Room at the White House to watch as a fleet of aircraft departed an American air base in rural Missouri. Under the cover of darkness, B-2 stealth bombers took off from Whiteman Air Force Base at 001, according to the Pentagon. According to Bibi Netanyahu, Iran has been trying to develop nuclear weapons for over 20 years. And every couple of years, Netanyahu makes a case as to why Iran needs to be obliterated, basically. He makes this case every time.
Now, just in, right? Foreign minister says that Iran will stop its attacks if Israel stopped its airstrikes by 4 a.m. local time. This ceasefire that all these Trump supporters, speaking of and this and that, ain't nobody said nothing over there about stopping, fighting and this and that. You know what I'm saying, man? The dude is delusional, man. You think you can go there and go drop some bombs on another man's, land, his home, other people's country, and think they just gonna lay down? Iran already attacked the air base. OG said that what's gonna hurt America is within. It's gonna hurt America within, meaning that it's gonna be some shit go down here, and it's gonna happen right here on American soil from other immigrants that have their papers or whatever. It's gonna happen right here. The subways in New York City on high alert. JFK Airport, high alert. LAX, high alert. DC Airport, high alert. From my understanding, you can't even see the White House anymore. They got that shit blocked off, man, where you can't see no parts of the White House. I wonder why. And if you think that war and what Donald Trump is doing is right, you know what I'm saying, for the American people, then you's a fool. You a fool, man. You a fool if you think what he's doing is right and think that these people ain't gonna come and retaliate on American soil. You is a fool. From what I'm saying is that they have missiles. Hey, what's up, Jalen? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Shit, they got finished with an assignment, man. I seen you on. I was like, fuck it. Let me go hop on real quick.
Man, no doubt, man. Salute to Jalen, man. Salute to my brother from another mother. Man, I'm really tripped out on Trump, man, because Trump, I think, my bad. I think Trump, he got dementia, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's possible. I mean, nigga definitely be going here and there with it and don't be remembering half the shit he's saying.
For real, though.
But I really believe, like, what this nigga doing right now with this attacks and shit and doing so much drastic shit in the office in half a year.
It's been half a year?
It's about half a year. I mean, shit, he got sworn in January.
Yeah,
It's only June.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Though. Yeah, half a year. Ain't even been a whole year.
It makes you think it's been a whole year because of how much shit he done did in 6 months.
No shit. He ain't been in office a year, man. And America's at war. Y'all let that sink in.
Yeah, all them people thought it wasn't gonna be no war. Trump, he's gonna pull us all out of everything, man. Trump, he don't want to go to war. He want to make peace. No, he don't. Nigga, this nigga don't give a damn about no peace, man. This nigga's he want to be remembered. He wants to build a legacy as Trump, Donald Trump, man. He wants the Trump name to live forever, which he would have did anyway because he's a fucking president. But he got to be above and beyond all presidents. That's why he got to beat Obama's deportation number. He's got to rival William McKinley when it comes to the tariffs and shit, bro. Like he takes a lot from different presidencies and tries to implement in today's time, and it don't always work, man. We ever evolving, man.
Bro, I don't know if you know, but today, you remember when the Supreme Court shut him down on how they were handling the, illegals, like for shipping them up out of here?
Yeah.
They just ruled today, man, that Trump can ship their ass off anywhere he wants to any country he wants to, man.
Man, you got federal districts all over the place that's very staunchly conservative and are down with Trump's agenda. So, you know what I'm saying? When they get a no in one court, they appeal it to another court. And it just because all they wanted to do is get to the Supreme Court. When Supreme Court says, hey, this is okay, this is not okay, it becomes judicial precedent that every other court must, well, I ain't gonna say must follow, but for the most part will follow. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Trump is playing the game exactly how, man, really Project 2025 and all them shit tell you, bro. It's all about building a strong conservative base, putting the right people in the right positions, and then letting this shit fight out. Let these people keep talking about the Constitution, this and that and the third. But the Constitution is all about interpretation, man. It's not about what you believe, what you don't believe, man. I'm telling you, bro, the 14th Amendment protected businesses before it protected black folks, man. Like, real talk, bro. Like, it's all about what, you know what I'm saying, these courts decide to interpret at that moment in time.
Yes,
Back
sir.
in the day, they said we was 3/5 of a person. Now they can't say that no more. But don't get it twisted if they don't still think it, nigga.
Right. So man, Bebe said something the other day, man, that I really have been thinking about, man. Trump ain't trying to leave up out of that White House.
Yeah, technically, like I say, it's a process in which he can, you know what I'm saying, try to uncertify the election results and say that there's some kind of fraud and shit and try to run a coup like he did the first time. But most people will probably be peeping that shit, man. Like, honestly, there's no legal standing that Trump got to stay in office at this moment. But there have been people that have been trying to put out all type of legislation. Trump being able to get a third term as far as wanting to do an amendment to the Constitution. They also want to do an amendment on I forgot what it was, man. But they also came out with the derangement syndrome. I forgot what I was just thinking about it too, and it just left me that quick. But the Trump derangement syndrome is one of the stupidest things I never heard, and they literally trying to pass that to be law. That's a new diagnosis in the mental health field. It's Trump derangement syndrome. People that dislike Trump so strongly, they literally have a mental illness. That's pretty much what they're trying to tell everybody. Like, if you don't fuck with Trump, you got a mental illness. Man.
You fucked up in the head. That shit is weird, man. That shit is so weird, bro.
And I've never seen this many people just really give a fuck about Trump on a serious level, bro. Trump has always been like a nigga that we used in a way to like troll and laugh about, you know what I'm saying? Like goofy ass boss behavior, bro. Like when a nigga is trying hard as fuck to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never just like looked at Trump and went like, we wanted his money and shit, but ain't nobody looked at Trump and was like, damn, nigga, this nigga is just a innovating businessman, like the real estate this nigga put out there. Didn't nobody know what Trump did other than the fact that he got towers, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. And that's what's so sad about this shit is that we put all the motherfucker gotta do is get on TV, say some little funny shit here and there, bro. You're fired.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then all of a sudden, this nigga become a fucking cultural icon. It's stupid shit, bro. It's like same with Diddy, same with a lot of these motherfuckers, bro. Niggas don't be having no talent, bro. Niggas don't be really having shit going on other than the fact that they just know how to get some money. And we put them up on a fucking pedestal.
Well, I ain't gonna say they know how to get some money, man. I just said this too.
Oh, Trump know how to get some money.
When I first came on, bro, I was like, bro, the American people, man, they are the most gullible motherfuckers in the world, man. They fall for the banana tailpipe every freaking time, man. You can tell an American anything, and them suckers will believe it, bro. Trump has been lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and lying. And to be honest, man, no one gives a fuck. Let's just be honest, man. No one gives a fuck that this dude is a complete fucking liar, bro.
Nah, because he's Donald Trump, man, and they mind is like
he can't do no wrong,
bro. Because we got to understand, we done got to a point where like media used to be somewhat grounded, bro. It somewhat give you the facts 100%, no matter what.
Yeah.
When you start having certain people choosing sides on one side or the other, and it really go both ways. Because nigga, that's why I say I don't fuck with Democrats either. Because you know what I'm saying. The niggas be liars too, you know what I'm saying? And they be playing bullshit ass agendas that I ain't finna support and shit. But they still the best candidates most times out of, you know what I'm saying? Anytime they put up a nigga, it's damn near better than the next nigga on the other side, bro. Because these motherfuckers want to get rid of Medicaid every time. They want to lower taxes every time. They want to go to war for some reason every time, bro. Because these niggas, man, bro, these niggas thinking a conqueror mindset, bro. They thinking about, you know what I'm saying, globalism. And it's not really just Republicans. This is Democrats as well. You got to understand, bro, a lot of the tariffs and shit that Trump put up, Joe Biden didn't take them hoes down. Joe Biden lift them hoes up. A lot of the moves and shit they were doing as far as in foreign policy are damn near exactly the same. They try to, just the only thing is that the Democrats will go about it a more diplomatic way. They'll talk and shit, and they ain't gonna just straight up send some strikes. But what's up?
So I was gonna say was thinking back, man, looking back now, bro. Was Obama just too? Well, I can't say about Obama, man, because
I was just gonna say Obama was threatening to bomb Iran.
So, but I'm just saying, like he if Obama did half of the bullshit that Trump up here doing now, man, it would have been motherfucking World War III around here, man. If he was doing
World War III, bro, like in a certain degree, our country started getting divided the moment that this nigga was looking like he could win that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then he beaten who was it the first? Was it Mitt Romney the first time, or was it motherfucking me McCain? Can't remember.
I want to say Romney. Romney. It won McCain.
You know what I'm saying? The only reason I think that nigga won that shit is because homeboy was like a Mormon or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something different. He wasn't necessarily. He wasn't like that, because Christian shit, like the white evangelicals, they're not fucking with all that other shit, man. You better be the Methodist, Presbyterian, one of them, Baptist or something. As soon as you get talking Catholic and all the other shit, bro,
yeah,
they all done had their beefs as far as religious wars, like here in this country. The second revival, the first revival, or the awakening, I think it was the first awakening, the second awakening. Like, these things are religious. Oh shit! That's where the Mormons came from. I want to say the first one, maybe the first or second one. I can't remember exactly, but You know what I'm saying? Like people having epiphanies, reading the Bible and inside, hey man, I interpret it this way, which I think is a thing that we should do. We should be trying to interpret things for ourselves and shit. But at the same time, man, we gotta understand, bro. It's always been divides amongst the people. But one of the strongest divides they done implemented in this country is and right now is this black versus white, social justice versus, you know what I'm saying, whatchamacallit, big business, like all that shit, man. Like the culture wars, man. That shit has divided us in so many ways. Like that shit crucial, and half of us mostly think alike. Like
Hmm.
for the most part, like even though I might be a what you call liberal on certain issues, man, for the most
Yeah.
part, I'm pretty conservative. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a motherfucker trying to go all the way to the extreme of, you know what I'm saying, pretty much ethnic cleansing, because that's what all this shit really about. Mass deportation. Let's get
Yeah.
rid of the Mexicans because they taking over. Like, bro, if you break this down on the ethnic level, bro, Hispanic Americans are the number 2, you know what I'm saying, ethnic race in this country. Germans being like number 1. Like everything else, it's other, you know what I'm saying, white, you know what I'm saying, ethnicities and shit that's behind them and shit. But it's for the most part, like Hispanics have put and stapled themselves here in America to a large degree. And I don't think them folks really like that because not everybody on the white Hispanic shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them people just be Hispanic. They be feeling like I'm Hispanic, man. I ain't white, I ain't black, I ain't none of that shit, man. I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we
They
like
gonna
they
claim
treat it
that
like it's a race.
that Mexican bloodline up in there.
Yeah, they treat that shit like a race. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
American identity don't like that shit because they like, these niggas still fly their flags. These niggas still speaking Spanish. That's what this is all coming down to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit. They feel like, to a certain degree, we already got niggas defeated because, you know what I'm saying? Just throw them some rappers and shit and some social
What up,
media
man?
and they out the way. They distracted long enough to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and do what we got to do. But the
Well,
Hispanic,
ain't no ceasefire, big pressure. Ain't no ceasefire. That's just some shit that Donald Trump said. Ain't no ceasefire. Them motherfuckers still over
time
there.
will tell. That's what
Huh?
I'll say. Time will tell on this ceasefire shit that Trump talking.
Ain't
Because
no
Trump said a
ceasefire.
lot of shit, be talking a lot of shit out his ass, man. So we're
Yeah.
not gonna sit here and act like just because Trump said ceasefire today, that it might not be some drone strikes and shit by the time we wake up tomorrow.
Come on, man. Big pressure on, man. It's been a long time coming. Iran been talking greasy for 30 plus years about the USA and Israel. They fuck around and find out. Now let's see how long this ceasefire lasts. Ain't no ceasefire. That's just some shit that came out of his damn mouth. You know, Iran said they weren't gonna stop shooting missiles unless Israel stop shooting missiles. Say good evening, big pressure. Trump is delusional. Man, done. I've been saying that shit all day. I think this motherfucker got dementia. He got epilepsy. He got all type of shit. Sickle cell. He all fucked up. He just fucked up, man. Let's just keep it funky, man. He just fucked up. But you know, man, I'm gonna tell you, them people they talking about that they got high alerts on motherfucking subway stations, airports, venues up in New York. You know, this, that, and this. Hey, man, listen, bro. They knew what was coming with this when they shot the missiles over there, man. They knew what was coming with this here, man. And I don't think Donald Trump gave a fuck about it. Them people came over here and boom. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck if you niggas die. He could care less. He could care less, man.
But I do think this, man, like I think this is a bad move, just, you know what I'm saying, foreign policy wise and shit, and how we trying to, you know what I'm saying, conduct ourselves in this globalism that we done put ourselves in.
That nigga making enemies with everybody, bro.
Yeah, but my thing, I don't really think that, you know what I'm saying, this necessarily might lead to, I mean, it could lead to something for sure. I don't want people to get me twisted, but I don't think it necessarily will lead to something. Like, you never really know. Like, you know what I'm saying, it all depends on really the moves going forward. Like shit, because a lot of these motherfuckers understand, bro. Like at the end of the day, man, like they gonna align with who they gonna align with, bro. Most of Europe is behind Israel. They not going. They not turning from that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I don't know if it's as strong as China has gotten, as strong as Russia has gotten. I don't think them two countries is strong enough to take out everybody, man. Like it'll just be a bunch of slaughter out here, and I don't think anybody want that at the end of the day. So it's gonna be more about what can they get out of like a deal. Like if Bebe was right, maybe it could be some get Ukraine over here on this side. Maybe I don't know. I don't see them giving up Taiwan. I can see them maybe, you know what I'm saying, letting go of you know what I'm saying, Hong Kong or something, you know what I'm saying, as a peace offering or some shit. Cause all them little times in which they supposed to be coming back together, supposed to be coming up soon, as far as in China words. But yeah, I don't necessarily
All
think
this
it's
shit
gonna
really
happen.
about though, bro? What all this shit really about?
Man, this shit about resources. This is about money. This is about causing chaos. This is about creating a new norm. I believe the new norm being, you know what I'm saying, like shit, the old norm really before civil rights, before you know what I'm saying, niggas could, you know what I'm saying, like work and think and do all this shit for themselves and then not have motherfuckers trying to tell them when they could do something and they couldn't have this money and you can't read and you can't write and all this different crazy shit like that. I think they're trying to get back to that to a certain degree. And mostly it's about just starting with the, you know what I'm saying, being able to discriminate without lawfully being held liable. So that's what they're trying to do in the federal level by changing a lot of these anti-discrimination laws. You would call it DEI, but that's all DEI is anti-discrimination shit. It's policies in which to make sure that you don't discriminate a whole group of people out of your hiring process. That don't even mean that they get the job. But at the same time, I'm not necessarily saying DEI is the move for us because that shit usually don't benefit us because there's multiple groups of minority people. Women are a minority. Mexicans or Hispanic people are a minority, at least in this country. Shit, disabled people are a minority. Veterans are a minority. Single moms and dads, no matter what color they are minorities. So it's all about, you know what I'm saying, how you word shit when you filing paperwork, how you know what I'm saying. A lot of people benefit from shit all the time without having to, you know what I'm saying, necessarily be, like people think it is black and white and this and that and the third. Cause shit, they never put black in none of these legislations, bro. They never put African American or none of that shit in these legislations, man. It's mostly marginalized group or some shit like that. People of color. You know what I'm saying? So it's always broad enough to include other people, not just us.
What up, T. David?
Stop doing that.
T. David say Trump moved like a mob boss.
Who moved like a mob boss?
That what Terrence said. He say Trump moved like a mob boss. Shit.
Yeah, he moved like a mob boss. Finna get his ass locked up.
Man.
Should have locked his ass up the first time. That's why I knew that the Democrats was bullshitting, bro. They over here got 4 years to try to do something with the January 6th shit. All this other shit. Okay, you want to let go of Russia? You want to let go of the Russian collusion? People want to say that shit ain't real cool. All right. But this nigga literally, you know what I'm saying, set up a coup in so many words. These people all came to court and testified like, yeah, man, I went out there because I heard Trump say, man, let's take back, let's fight. Let's stop the steal. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna act like this shit not real, bro. That's why I say, man, at the end of the day, bro, white people are afforded certain liberties, bro, that niggas might never have in this country, man. Because the way that nigga did that shit, bro, can't no black leader do that shit and not be held liable for that.
Man, they probably would have sniped it. They probably sniped his ass down right then and there, though, Jalen. They would have took his ass out. You know.
Yeah.
I knew Trump was on some bullshit when he went out there and did that photo op, taking that picture trying to look like Hitler. I'm like, man, this motherfucker on some bullshit. When he went did that photo op and had that damn Bible in his hand and had that shit like this here, you know, I already
had
knew,
it upside down and shit.
yeah, I already knew he was
That
on
was the
some
crazy part
bullshit,
about it. You gonna have the Bible upside down, but oh yeah, I'm a Christian. Well, I'm
bro.
not a Christian.
He did that shit purposely, bro. And look what we at now, Jalen. They talking about World War III. He deep inside, I think the motherfucker really idolized Hitler, man.
I don't think it's about idolizing Hitler as much as it's about triggering black and minority, and you know what I'm saying. Triggering the other groups to be like, yeah, look, this is what we doing. We on this white supremacy shit, and when you call it white supremacy, I'm gonna say, nah, man, I'm just posing pictures and shit, man. I love the Bible and I love my people and all that shit like that. You just spin it around to make it like, yeah, it was a positive. Y'all turning a positive into a negative. Now you gaslighting the people who notice, nah, this is real deal live, you know what I'm saying, fascist shit you doing right now. You literally trying to exterminate a group of people in so many words. You ain't killing them yet, but hell, we only in the first 6 months. So let's just see what happens, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all just need to be ready, man. Like I said, I don't see nothing coming from no damn other country. I ain't worried about Iran. Shit, Iran need to be worried about this goddamn country, nigga, because you know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure that Israel is the dominant power in motherfucking the Middle East. And that's not necessarily our battle to motherfucking be having to be fight, regardless of allies or not. That's us not putting America first. That's us putting Israel first. Again, we don't give a damn because it's Israel. Oh, it's the Bible. Nigga, please. Man,
Hey, so
read the Bible and then tell me that this shit ain't hypocrisy in itself. Nigga, I'm talking about from front to back, man. And tell me this
I
ain't
don't know.
hypocrisy.
I don't know if you heard about this here, but Whoopi Goldberg, right? She you know, she was being talked about, criticized for comparing life in the U.S. To that of Iran. You know, saying that black people in the United States have it bad as people living in Iran. Shit, I gotta agree with her motherfucking ass.
I mean, on a literal sense, I want to agree with her, but if you're talking about historically, like, because right now what's going on, nigga, we not living as bad as no Iran and Tehran and none of them cities that's in Iran. But if you go and just go back 40, 50, 60 years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And most of the time we've been here, we've been treated as such, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about, what was that last time we was talking about the bombing in Philadelphia, the move shit.
Oh
So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
these are things that's happening all over, bro. You know what I'm saying? Crash with them damn battery rams and literally military tanks and shit, ramming niggas front doors in and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was real life, nigga, for many people in America. You know what I'm saying? That were black, that was in the inner city, that was impoverished, that was trying to hustle to get by and shit. And instead of just, hey, you know what, we gonna conduct our investigations and catch niggas on these sting operations, undercover operations, whatever. Nigga said, fuck it, man. Let's just get super militarized, nigga. Let's start coming in this bitch with, you know what I'm saying, riot gear and shit, and ramming in these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, front doors, nigga. Even if we don't know we don't know if the drugs in there or not. We just got a warrant for this shit because we seen a motherfucker sitting in front of there the other day. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of bullshit. The motherfuckers keeping drugs on them, planning it on niggas and shit. Like, the 80s, 90s was really, you know what I'm saying, a lot of crooked time. It was a lot of fucked up shit happening from both sides. Niggas was hustling and selling drugs and killing and all that shit too.
You
But our
know,
country was
I was listening to this one show, and they were saying that you know, Trump, you know, they love that element of surprise by what he did for us, the bombing, because they talking about if it was you know, they're gonna throw Obama in there. If it was Obama or Joe Biden, they would have leaked out what they were gonna do. Man, stop it. Trump did
That's what
right.
they trying to say, man. They all trying to throw that shit out there, but I really feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody that's on both sides of this shit that's close. Both of these motherfuckers that be leaking out the information and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the Republicans are a little bit more tight knit. You know what I'm saying with they shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really just can do it right in front of our faces because they voting base is so damn dumb and shit, man. They'll vote for them niggas no matter what, bro. For the most part, I'm talking about like staunch conservative Republicans. If you decided to vote for the Trump this term, I ain't gonna necessarily say you a dummy, but yeah, you borderline, nigga. You in the spectrum for sure.
Right.
You on the spectrum of that shit, nigga. But hey, some people say I'm dumb for not voting, so I'm like, hey, we all on the spectrum, I guess, nigga.
Well, TJ talking about Trump do what he want to do, just like a mob boss. Shit, well, all the mob bosses I know, them motherfuckers either dead or in jail. Shit, the ones I know. So he ain't you know,
Snitching
or snitching on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Trump do that, nigga.
But
Trump be telling.
yeah, man, this deal, man, you know, I get it. It is what it is, man. Israel, you know, and Iran, this shit will never end. We'll be dead and gone. They still will be at war. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Now, on to other news, bro. Now, all right. Let me just do this here first. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. I want y'all to think about something. On to other news. So, Travis Hunter.
Yeah, big money. Hey, talking about
Big money. Signs his 4-year, $46.65 million contract with a $30.57 million signing bonus that was paid entirely up front. This makes him the first non-quarterback and number one overall pick to receive the entire signing bonus immediately. Now, I want y'all to understand something. I'm gonna just be the first to say it, man. Lil Wayne and Liana Lene Hunter, hyphen Hunter, they got their money up front. If Travis don't fuck around and be careful with what he's doing, he could possibly be, be filing bankruptcy, man. He probably could. I'm gonna tell you why. The taxes on $30 million, man, they probably took about 10 of that shit. And Lil Wayne and his people, I don't know how much they got. I don't even know what they get, 3%, something like that, 3%, 4% off a contract. I don't know what it is, but they got paid. And then, like I say, old girl, she didn't got paid. Bro, dude ain't played her down. And I hope that he has a long career, man, because if he doesn't, he can find himself, searching for another pot of gold. He can find himself doing it. But I just want to be the first to say it. Liana and Lil Wayne got their money up front already. They good. They got their money up front already. I think Travis has he don't have no good advisors in his corner, bro. And then you know what I also think, man, I ain't gonna say think, I've seen it for myself. Travis, just like these other kids out here, man, they ain't gonna listen. They ain't gonna listen to nobody. They think they know it all and we don't know shit because we ain't got what they got or ain't did some of the things that they done. Big pressure. Yeah, he can be the poster boy, man, but that doesn't mean that you can't end up in a poorhouse if you're not managing your money right. I'm just saying. But yep, that $30 million, I say Travis probably got about maybe 16 of it, 17 of it. Lil Wayne, his people, then taxes, ate that shit up, man. Ate it up.
Shit,
So,
and $16 million still, hey, you know what I'm saying? $16 million. You know what I'm
I understand. I understand 16 mil, but you
You got
know,
another 43 coming. You know what I'm saying? Just play your game and don't get hurt.
that's the thing. You never know. That's the thing. You never know, man. You know, motherfucker fuck around and fuck some shit up just like that rigged NBA game last night. This motherfucker, Tyrese Hattenberger for whatever his name is, Hardenberger for
Yeah, something like Hallenberg. Yeah.
yeah, this motherfucker here done played the game of his life.
Yeah. Shit up though.
Huh?
Fuck this shit up though.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That nigga just fell down. But this motherfucker played game 6, had the game of his life. The reason I'm talking about that, sorry motherfucker, because he fucked up my damn money. And that motherfucker went out. Look, he was only supposed to score 12 points that game, man. This motherfucker 3 for 4 from the field, from 3-point line. And then he get up out of there. What OG say? What up, OG? What up? What up? What up? OG in the building. Let me drop the link, man. Drop the link for OG right quick. And then if you bought that house and you get traded, now you got to sell it and you might not get top dollar for it. True that too. Go ahead, Jalen. My bad.
No, you good. I was just saying that. I ain't mean to, you know what I'm saying, get in the mix right then. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was just saying that the Pacers ain't really meant to win, man. They one of them teams that shit, yeah. Close but no cigar, man. It's always gonna be their story, man. I ain't gonna say like the Cleveland Browns, man. Like maybe even the Cowboys. They trying to say we gonna do something this year, man. I ain't trying to hear
Well, they say that shit every year about them sorry motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? When you got niggas that ain't even Cowboy fans saying it, that's the only reason why I'm like, all right. But it's still, so I'm like, I can't believe half the time shit. Cause man, most of this shit, man, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, different markets, bro. It's about different players and who they can sell and merchandise and shit like that, man. It's not really about the competitiveness all the time. I'm gonna still say football got more competitiveness than basketball, but man, that shit getting gone, man. But I do like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, these two small market teams made it to the finals, man. It's showing you a little shift in the league and shit. So I fucks with that.
That's for sure. Hey man, Jalen, I want to go back to something right quick, man. I wanted to make this clear because I seen that I think that was big pressure that brought that up, man. About Donald Trump lying, saying that that ceasefire and all that shit. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this here. Where is that? Right here. Foreign minister, Iranian foreign minister, said that while there is currently no agreement on any ceasefire or military operations provided by the Israeli regime stops its illegal aggression against the Iranian people no later than 4 a.m. We have no intentions to continue our response afterwards. The final decision on the cessation of our military operation will be made later. There is no ceasefire. See, Donald Trump be lying his motherfucking ass off. Just be lying. Just be lying for no damn reason. And what happens, big pressure? People like you read that dumb shit or hear that dumb shit, then want to come and spread that rumor. That's what happens. Them people not laying down, man. They just come over there. Hey, like my boy said on Menace Society, O-Dog. Now we gonna go in here and smoke these motherfuckers. They just killed your cousin. We gonna go in here and smoke these motherfuckers right here. They just got hair. It ain't that hard.
Hey,
Hey, look.
hey, I'm like,
Hey, Jalen, it ain't. Hey, O-Dog say it ain't that hard.
hey,
What up,
I'm
O-Dog?
like, I'm like this. If I had their email, I'd be telling them, hey, black people ain't got nothing to do with this. So when you attack, don't bother us. Get Rubio, Hedsey, Trump, all of them. Blow their bunkers up, blow their water supply up for them bunkers, and get them. We ain't got nothing to do with that.
I think I concur on that.
Shit, man, no way they gonna attack us, and then you
Do
just think
nothing,
niggas
though, man.
gonna go free and yeah, we good now. Yeah, no, y'all good. We had no problem with you niggas. Nah,
Yeah.
man, I ain't gonna lie to you, but it might could happen, but I just don't see that shit happening. I mean, this niggas everywhere too. You know what I'm saying? Attack happened. It's liable to, you know what I'm saying, have us in it. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? They not just gonna attack wherever they shit at, because I don't even think anybody know where they shit at. They probably got shit outside of our country to keep them safe if it was some shit to go down here in America. I don't believe, you know what I'm saying, most of these rich and ultra famous motherfuckers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, got any worries about, you know what I'm saying, burning down with the ship, man, or going down with the ship, man. It's not happening.
So Trump's MAGA army is absolutely ripping him apart over the Iran bombing, and their comments are pure unfiltered rage. Let me say, Trump. Let me see. We have completed. What did it say? That's what Trump was saying. Let me get to the thing right here. Republican lawmaker Marjorie Taylor Greene posted on X stating, "This is not our fight. Every time America is on the verge of greatness, we get involved in another foreign war. There would not be bombs falling on the people of Israel if what's that? Netanyahu? How you say that? And not drop bombs on the people of Iran first. Israel is a nuclear armed nation. This is not our fight. Peace is answered." One of the other motherfuckers said, "I trusted you. I'm done with MAGA and all your bullshit." He say, "My son is a sitting duck on a fucking destroyer. Stupid asshole." Talk about Trump. "I fully regret voting for this piece of shit. Jason such and such. Yeah, man. You betrayed us, your MAGA base. I voted for you 3 times." So MAGA, a lot of MAGAs ain't happy about this shit, man.
Man, these niggas need to stop with the cap, man.
I know, man.
At the end of the day, bro, y'all know what this motherfucker was on, what he was gonna do. All you gotta do was go look back at the first presidency, what type of shit he was on, what he was doing. He targeted Muslims in his first year. Now he targeting the Hispanic people. You know what I'm saying? He was shooting shit at motherfucking Syria and all that shit back then. You know what I'm saying? In his first term, now he on Iran. You know, don't forget he touched Iran the first presidency too. So it's not like this is something new at all. Like, number one, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just hate the fact that these motherfuckers be trying to pretend like they don't know this nigga by now, bro. Y'all want to listen to what he's saying to you and shit. He'll tell y'all the right shit. Man, bro, people can't be this gullible, bro. Like, I
said that. I said that in the beginning, Jalen. I said the American people in America, they are the most gullible motherfuckers on planet Earth. They believe anything anyone tells them. Anything. That's why I say, man. It is This shit is bullshit. What Big Pressure say? The way USA flew, can't see that. Let me see. Flew all the way from Missouri, hit their target, not our target, motherfucker. You. This ain't your war. Hit their target and got out untouched. They don't want them problems. Man, I keep telling y'all, America is not that powerhouse that everybody used to think that they are, man.
No, we still that powerhouse. It's just, I mean, people done caught up a little bit. I ain't saying that we.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think
It ain't just motherfucker just easy as Big Pressure think it is. I mean,
but I still think we'll come out, you know what I'm saying, probably victorious at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the certain type
if
of
you making
intelligence.
enemies with everybody, you don't know who the fuck gonna touch you though.
I don't know about
You
that.
can say that, but like Europe, you think Western Europe is gonna go against the United States? No. I mean, as long as Trump don't do no dumb shit like invade Greenland or some shit, yeah, nigga, I'm pretty sure we good with Europe. Shit, when it come down to it, they defending people that Europe wants to have defended, Ukraine, Israel. So shit, man, nigga, they gonna support that shit at the end of the day, bro. That shit gonna be supported, man. Germany gonna be behind them niggas. Everybody gonna be behind this shit, man. They gonna pretend like Trump is this, that, and the third, but when it come down to their interests, man, they ain't trying to get rid because they put Israel in that position in the first place. The European, the Europe, the Union or whatever. They the ones that came up with that whole shit. We need to put them back because we don't want them over here in Europe. Everywhere they go in Europe, we was hating on them. Fuck these weird ass niggas. Put them over here. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's how they was acting, man. Not me. I ain't how I feel about it. I don't know nothing about them. But I'm just saying, dog. Like, so at the end of the day, Europe need to, you know what I'm saying, really fix what they created. You know what I'm saying? And America, because we was right on board. Yes. We need to create a state. You know what I'm saying? I forgot who was, man. What year was that? Was that Franklin D. Roosevelt that was a part of that shit?
Hold on, man. Hey, salute 985J for that cash out, brother. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, man, supporting the platform. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all support the platform, man. Make sure y'all hit that cash app or PayPal, bro. We got to get StreamYard paid for tonight, man. So I'm gonna be pushing. Y'all make sure y'all donate some money, man. Just listen, man. Y'all up in here, y'all know who y'all are that don't donate, man. Donate something to the platform, man. Send a 5, send a 10. Shit, send some, bro. Keep this shit going. My bad, Jalen. Go ahead. You got to ask a motherfucker shoot something to the platform. That shit crazy.
Yeah, man. Shit. We ain't got to ask Trump to shoot one of these damn countries in the Middle East. But some motherfuckers gonna get hit up every time, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they are part of any one of those groups, them Islamic, what they call extremist groups, Hezbollah, what's it called, Hamas and all that shit. Man, shit, boy, they after them folks, and they don't care if they hit innocent people to do it. None of that shit.
Yeah, I talked about that too. About like the casualties and shit like that, man. Yeah, that don't look good either, though, man.
Yeah, man, they killing people in Gaza by the hundreds, and then they talking about that it's still rebellionist people out there, man. At this point, you just trying to kill all the fucking Gazan people, all the fucking Palestinian people, bro. Like, just be real about it at least, man. And the crazy thing about it, they don't want to say that shit because then all of a sudden we calling the people who went through the Holocaust Holocausters, and they don't want to have to push that barrier.
So why come? This is my thing though, OG y'all. So I'm reading what it says like Trump betrayed MAGA, his base, but them like you were saying earlier, Jalen, they already knew what this sucker was about. They already know what time it is with him. So why do they get up here and pretend like they just you know like they ain't have a clue that this shit was gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? That would be killing me, man.
Man, they thought they could control Trump like they tried to control Trump the first time. They thought that they was gonna be able to first just get rid of him in the primaries. He was talking that shit just as good as the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? And
Grab
people
him
love
by
that
the
shit.
pussy.
Yeah, and now you know what I'm saying. They done created this monster that the people love. A lot of times, I don't think the politicians necessarily love him because he'll contradict their message. Man, they trying to push this, you know what I'm saying, ultra Christian, white nationalism, white, you know, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying, message. And sometimes Trump just gonna go here there with it because at the end of the day, he just want everybody to fuck with him and keep letting him be in position to keep doing what he doing, man. And he don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? How we feel. But it's just as long as he know if he got the American people support to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? That shit he can justify all the bullshit he doing. So yeah.
OG, what you gonna say, bro?
I think MAGA mad at him because he wasting all these millions of dollars dropping bombs and shit and ain't giving them nothing.
Might have a point there.
And look at these farmers out there. Look at these farmers out there where you live at. I see videos where they burning up their crops and their farms.
Yeah. Man, I was looking the other day, man, out here, and let me tell you what I noticed about here in the Midwest. OG, right? I don't see no farmland. I don't see no crops being grown. I don't hear no hammers. I don't hear no nails. I don't hear no womp 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 boom 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 womp 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 womp. Man, that shit be blasting everywhere. Low rider.
And then on top of that, I seen videos where the white people like, you black people, y'all wrong. These here Mexicans was taking y'all black jobs, and y'all won't come out here and work the fields for us.
Yeah, man, I seen that shit too, man. That shit goofy as hell.
Man, look.
Come work no field, man.
Hell no. And that's what I'm saying, man. I used to hear that shit like a motherfucker, bro. Now, I don't hear none of that shit no more, man. Like, I see houses over here, man, that's half-ass finished. And, you know, shit, the Mexicans, they done ducked off, man. They done pulled a Webby on their ass. Shit. They ducked off like a motherfucker. They ain't trying to come. They scared to come outside. Real talk.
Not getting them subsidies no more, man. They thought that DEI meant black people. Nah, that meant your ass, farmer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Diversity, you as a minorities as well, nigga. Again, that's what I was saying. That shit bigger than just, you know what I'm saying, the color of your skin. When they write this shit into policy, this shit is going to include all type of different people. All kind of people can benefit from these DEI programs or these foreign affair, you know what I'm saying, programs. Well, what was it, USAID? A lot of they farmers grains and shit that they was trying to get off was getting bought up by USA to go to different countries and shit. Oh, let's get rid of that. JD Vance, you know what I'm saying? And what he doing? He funding, you know what I'm saying, these white South Africans to come over there and work them farms for him. Yeah, let's go on here, white South Africans. Y'all being persecuted. Let's come over here and work our farms that we just got these white folks off of. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit really goes. They'll tell you one thing, but they definitely doing exactly the opposite, man. Foreign people coming over here to work these people farms. And right now it's only a little few, but it's definitely gonna be more. They're gonna keep trying this shit. They're gonna keep trying little shit here and there. Cause they know if they just bought 1,000 of them, 100 of them, it probably spark a real outrage. So, you know, they did a little low number for the first time, but this shit gonna keep going.
Yeah, I think the white Americans don't even want them South Africans here.
No, they don't. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that it's all under, you know what I'm saying, Trump's, you know what I'm saying, plan and shit, and they can't really go against Trump, so they'll go against Elon Musk if he supported or some shit like that. Oh yeah, so Elon Musk says, yeah, let's get him over here. Let's go after Elon Musk now. And that's how that's been going. Now they can't help but go at Trump because Trump is clearly, you know what I'm saying, behind the decision to do, you know what I'm saying, the strike. So you gotta go at Trump now. But man, these people been knowing that Trump was gonna do some shit like this because Trump is not no part of them, bro. Trump is old money. old politicians, all that shit. They keep talking about neocons. Nigga funded the neocons, the neo-libs, with all that shit. He funded these people. He put money into Kamala Harris. He put money into motherfucking Barack Obama. Probably not Barack Obama. But you know what I'm saying? He probably did. You know what I'm saying? And back when he was a senator and shit. You know what I'm saying? He put money into, you know what I'm saying, Hillary Clinton. And
because
all these motherfuckers, bro.
I can believe that, Jalen, because Barack was in Chicago, and that's where Trump, you know what I'm saying, got a lot of business in Chicago.
Yeah. Now he was doing it on both sides because, you know what I'm saying, the smart part of lobbying, you if you play at both sides, then they both gonna be fighting for your attention and your money and, you know what I'm saying, what you trying to get done and shit. So now, shit, you ain't got to necessarily put yourself to one side. You got to just go Republican. This shit, the Democrats already know I ain't gonna never get, you know what I'm saying, nothing out of him. But shit, like Bankman-Fried, the nigga that was the crypto scamming nigga, you know what I'm saying? He was dropping money on both sides like crazy to get crypto going. And now look at what we got going now. We got the crypto president. You know what I'm saying? Last election, the crypto, it was like what, Basecoin and Ripple put down there $99 million into the election, man, through campaign donations and lobbying, man. Like, this shit is not no joke, bro. These motherfuckers are trying to control shit. That's why this nigga threw a crypto ball. This nigga hated crypto in his first term. This nigga was talking about crypto was a scam, and still to this day, what done changed about crypto? What is crypto backed by? Good faith?
Mm-hmm.
It is backed by less than our damn dollar, and our dollar ain't backed by shit.
Big Russell saying with Trump and all the other presidents have always said Iran can't have nukes. Man,
that nigga gonna stick to that whole nuke shit. No one of these niggas ain't had no nukes.
ain't got a motherfucker
development. Niggas go get the bombing and attacking Iran. Nigga, they obviously ain't gonna never make nothing, man. They obviously ain't gonna never make shit, bro. Cause nigga, it's been it was 2009, I want to say, when motherfuckers was talking about they had nuclear weapons and had all this shit, bro. After the Iraq and the Afghanistan shit. Cause remember, it was Iraq first, then it was Afghanistan, then it was Iran. But Iran wasn't doing like the rest of the other countries that, you know what I'm saying? Like none of
they went got Saddam Hussein, then they went got Bin Laden. Now they fucking with this Negro here.
Yeah. That's what it all come down to is like shit. Anybody that's against American interests, cause that's what it all come down to, American interests. If these niggas was like, yeah, we down with, you know what I'm saying, sticking under y'all rule of conduct and how y'all want to sell the oil and shit and our business dealings, they wouldn't have no problem with these people, bro. Just like Saudi Arabia, they wouldn't have no problem.
It was like that's what I'm saying. Big Pressure, he blasting that shit. No, damn well ain't no motherfucking nukes over there. Ain't never gonna be no nukes. But whatever the media tell your ass, you believe what they say and run with that shit. The media lie all the time. They're
now,
like,
why did Israel end up creating nuclear weapons after they said they wasn't going to and were ordered not to? And they still have their nuclear weapons and shit. The only country in the Middle East that got nuclear weapons, that's literally, we can definitely look this shit up and know that they got nukes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this not no, I ain't come out the ass with this shit. This is evidence to they got nukes. And they did it against UN orders, United States orders and recommendations. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I just don't understand why motherfuckers feel like I can have some, but you can't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it at that point, you know, like that way. But you know, man, listen, I just hope that that it isn't, you know, gonna amount or lead to something greater than what it already is. But I got a feeling that it's gonna be some fucked up shit happen here right on this oil, right on this soil right here, man. And that's gonna spark the beef even higher, bro. And then, you know, yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen right here. That's when shit gonna jump on.
Yeah, the only problem with that is them motherfuckers go get in bonkers. We fucked. And let me tell y'all something too. For y'all think. Let me tell you this here, man. This is what was told to me. They said if there was ever a nuke sent over here to America, that motherfucker coming right here to Omaha, Nebraska first. It won't touch DC. It won't touch Florida, Cali, none of that shit. They gonna send that bitch right here to Omaha, Nebraska. And I said, why? Why would they send a missile to Omaha?
Y'all got those silos over there.
We what now?
You got those missile silos.
Hey, y'all want to know all? Look, big pressure. They flew them planes out of Missouri, right? That's what them planes, them jets flew out of, right? That Missouri, in some rural area of Missouri. Now, they got a rural area here called Bellevue, Nebraska, which is about 15 minutes away from my house. I'm gonna say 10, really. I'll say about 15 minutes. I'll say 15 minutes. Offutt Air Force Base sits right in the middle of the United States of America. Offutt Air Force Base. Anytime something happens, y'all know who come over here? Donald Trump, Obama, George Bush, Clinton. Any president that's been in the White House, they come anytime it's a threat or some shit going on, they come right here to Omaha, Nebraska. They got bunkers in this motherfucker, bruh, that go deep up under them goddamn cornfields, man. That if they were to shoot some shit over here, it ain't gonna touch them. Offutt Air Force Base, they got missiles all around this motherfucker, bruh. That's where a lot of these missiles gonna come from, right here in the middle of the damn map, right here in Omaha, Nebraska. So, no, man, I ain't looking forward to no 4th of July. Shit, I'm gonna be right here at home, hoping I can get the Offutt Air Force Base. Hey, 95, hoping I can get the Offutt Air Force Base, man. But yep, that was somebody told me, man. And I heard plenty of people tell me that, man, that Offutt Air Force Base here in Nebraska, man. What up, baby? Here in Nebraska, that's where the shit at. You know what I'm saying? That's where all these missiles and nukes and all that type of shit sit right here in the middle of the fucking map. Hey, man, we on that hour and a half tip, man. I got one cash out, man. We got to get this StreamYard going too, man. I got to get that done, man. So make sure y'all hit that cash out, man. Make sure y'all support the platform, bro. Salute the 985J for shooting that cash app over here. I appreciate you, my brother. Salute the OG too, man. I ain't looking to see what it is, man. But salute, brother. I see you. But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. Trump gets I don't know. I think you finna see now. I don't know if this was a scare tactic or what, bro. That's kind of fucked up. Where if ICE catch you, them motherfuckers send your ass to fucking Argentina some goddamn well, and it ain't shit you can do about it. That's insane, man. That's insane. Something don't feel right. Shit, it don't never feel right. What's up, OG?
I seen that. He sent some people down. Where's that country in Africa? Sudan.
Sudan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. They sending them people anywhere, bro. So shit, you bet off, honestly, man. Shit, you know, if you get caught, bro, you might well gonna just take yourself on up out of here, because shit, out of here you're gonna get back to Mexico or wherever the fuck you from. And when they shipping you over there to them foreign countries, them people might fuck around and take you out, man.
Yep.
And you know what? I don't even believe that they probably be shipping them anywhere. They probably be taking them out, OG. Who knows? They probably be taking them out, knocking them off.
was doing medical experiments.
Yeah. Cause bro, I'm telling you, motherfucker wind up in Africa somewhere and they speak Spanish. That ain't good. Organ donors, yeah, that's what OG was talking about, baby. Doing some type of experiments.
Yep.
Real talk, man. That's why I say, man, I don't know. And that, as I can recall, man, wasn't the Supreme Court disagreeing with Trump about this not too long ago?
Yep, now they going along with it.
Jalen,
They say you do.
why you said you think they doing that, Jalen?
They just trying to change the narrative, man. How we see, you know what I'm saying, America changing judicial president. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying, you'll fight some shit at first, because like number one, Trump is, you know what I'm saying, the reason why like 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers in there, and there's other people loyal to Trump, like Clarence Thomas, and you know what I'm saying, the sort.
You know Clarence pinched that ass.
So at the end of the day, man, you know, when these cases come around, they might have to play like, all right, we're not gonna show our partisanship at first, because you know we got to make sure it look like, you know, shit is legit, and it come through 1 or 2 times and through the chamber or something. You know what I'm saying? And then now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bet we're gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that shit just really what it be, man. It be about changing that narrative, man, because these conservatives got an agenda, bro. They got the people they need in the court to change the way the laws are viewed. That's the judiciary. They interpret the laws. So if they say you can't do this, then technically that can be argued in court. Shit. So that's what they doing right now. They're gonna make shit a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, become more legit again. Discrimination of all sorts. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all legit again. And especially when it comes to private practice, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they hated the most, is that when federal law started getting into private practice, they hated the public shit. You know what I'm saying? The poor whites and all that shit, they hated that shit. But they had to. There wasn't nothing else they could do. But when you start affecting like these rich motherfuckers that want to, you know what I'm saying, discriminate how they want to and shit like that, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they even
I want to do these motherfuckers that sit up and you know and smoking their cigars and drinking their bourbon. And say, I wonder what I can do to fuck this bitch up today. For real though, man. I wonder what I can do to piss somebody off today. I think that's what they do, man. I think that's what they do. They sit there, man, I wonder if I did this. Would that piss these motherfuckers off? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that, Bob. Let's try that, Bob. Let's see how this works. But yeah, Jalen, I got it, man. I got it, man. It's
got different rich niggas trying to influence shit now, but they all got the same type of mentalities. They all want to, you know what I'm saying, eradicate certain attitudes and certain peoples. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like it's gonna be digressive to, you know what I'm saying, that white ethno state, man.
And you know how they get us every time, though, Jalen, bro. They pardon a rapper. That shit there make black folks so goddamn happy, man. And we forget about all the other dumb shit that they out here doing.
Fucking rapper.
Fucking rappers, man.
I mean,
I hear
all type
of
of
NBA young boy.
But what they doing to the criminal justice system as far as making it easier for them to murder us and, you know what I'm saying, get away with it, not be qualified immunity already broken as it is.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to give them full immunity? You pardon like all them pardons he was doing. He was also pardoning cops who were, you know what I'm saying, being sued for civil rights violations and shit like that. So
man, I'm surprised they ain't pardon that motherfucker who killed George Floyd.
I think that they think that's gonna make everybody ride, man. I think that people really care about this shit like that, man. I honestly feel like if they pardon the nigga, wouldn't shit happen, bro.
Let me tell you something. They can pardon him. He going to the state joint. He don't want to go there. He still got 22 years.
He protected up there in that federal right now. They got him.
Yeah, yeah, he protected up there. He ain't protected in the state joint.
So in the federal, they got their own little spot for cops and shit like that, huh?
Yeah, they call it the team spot.
As long as
Who?
you ain't no cop that then turned on the brotherhood, like you know what I'm saying, you done ratted out another cop because they hate rats too, nigga. Like that's what's so crazy about all this shit, man. Like these cops hate rats, all that shit too, but then we want motherfuckers to tell on folks and shit. But let you go tell on something they done did, boy, they be harassing motherfuckers. They make sure anytime a person done told on the cop, they done literally, you know what I'm saying, had to quit their job for the most part that I done seen.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because they get harassed and everything else every day. Hell yeah. Dr. Pitt say, it's strategy. Think how the young niggas love NBA young boy. Republicans setting the narrative for the future. No doubt. Bebe say slavery was abolished in 1865. Was effectively abolished in Mississippi by the 13th Amendment. Finally ratified in 2013. Jim Crow ended in 65. Slavery lasted over 400 years. I think they are trafficking and involuntary enslaving some of these. Damn. Well, Baby be coming with some shit, don't she?
But they definitely trafficking, and you know what I'm saying, the people. You talking about in the jails?
She talking about with the motherfuckers when they about the shit Trump just got going on.
Ah, with the
Yeah,
that could
Baby be
definitely
on
be a
some
case.
shit.
You never know with that shit, but I definitely, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, I
see
think
that
she
being a
may be
case.
on to something, man. You can take these motherfuckers anywhere? Anywhere? Yeah.
That don't even seem constitutional, but
Yeah,
again, you
that's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying. You can take these motherfuckers anywhere?
They limiting the due process. They giving these egregious ass, you know what I'm saying, accommodations to Trump. Oh yeah, you can drop them off anywhere. Like, well, how does that make sense? Now, when they were just doing it anywhere in South America, you know what I'm saying, it might be inconvenience, but a nigga can still get on 2 feet and walk to whatever country you came, catch a ride, some kind of way. You still at least on the same side of the world as your home. But when a nigga taking your ass to some place like Africa or some other shit like that, yeah, that's some wild shit.
Bro, listen to this here, man. She said they can say anything and enslave them for years. Who would know where they are? Bars.
They could be right here in America being enslaved. That shit, they were doing that to us all the way up into the 70s and shit. Some people say even 80s. So shit, catch some niggas that was, you know what I'm saying, sharecroppers and keep fucking them for lifetime and lifetime. Their kids end up being yours too. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Sometimes they'll assign the rights over to their kids and shit. Some people that, you know what I'm saying, was still slave minded and wasn't thinking of no kind of way of trying to. I ain't gonna say slave minded, but you know what I mean. Like they wasn't, you know what I'm saying. They didn't think to try to outthink this shit in any kind of way or like how the hell, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas driving around in cars and shit. Like, but they be having like these reenactment places like that Antebellum shit. You ever watch Antebellum? You know what I'm saying? That one movie with the black chick on there, man.
We're
What's her
back.
name? Monet.
We're back.
Jeanette Monet and shit. You know what I'm saying? She was like she like a singer and shit, but
What was the
anyway,
name of it, Jalen?
it's called Antebellum. You know what
I
I'm saying? When they
think
were
I think I
kidnapping,
seen that.
they were kidnapping niggas and shit, and you know what I'm saying, putting them on this Civil War reenactment camp, but it was like ducked off from the camp where they do these Civil War reenactments. You know, they do that shit all over the South, all over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they got like little ducked off place where they literally, you know what I'm saying, got people that want to go a little bit deeper into the fetish. You can go in, you know what I'm saying, pretend to be a slave owner and shit for a little. Cause they got niggas over here on this in this little area and shit where they actually doing these niggas like that. And that's what that movie was about. But you know, it's a true story and shit. Whatever the movie Alice, where they had the one chick that found out that she was like it was the 70s, people driving in cars and black people was free and shit. And the whole time she thought she was a slave and shit. And some in the movie she came back and saved everybody and shit. That shit
Hmm.
real shit that really happened, man. Cause through debt peonage and vagrancy laws, man, they was locking niggas up, you know what I'm saying? Convict leasing, you know what I'm saying? Leasing them for in perpetuity. Or, you know what I'm saying? You'll be a sharecropper and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? They'll have you fucked up because you haven't, you know, if you don't know how to read or some shit like that. they'll fuck up the with the pencil with the contract every once in a while and add a couple more years on and on, or add a couple more debts here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like you never end up paying off your debt. You end up working the same shit that you were doing before you were free. You do the same shit every day, getting your ass whooped, all that shit, bro. So yeah, America, you know what I'm saying, got that dark underbelly that they try to pretend like, oh yeah, slavery was, you know what I'm saying, all good and shit. We freed y'all. Abraham Lincoln, man, he's the greatest of the world. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, niggas was free in the 1863 and shit. You know what I'm saying? 2 years before they freed everybody else, supposedly. They freed the people that, you know what I'm saying, supposedly was rebelling and shit, right? Now, how you gonna free some people that's rebelling? Like if like Texas was a state that succeeded and shit, and they slaves wasn't necessarily free until the troops came on Juneteenth, 1965, right? Now Abraham Lincoln saying that he freed the people that succeeded, all the slaves in the states that succeeded. How would they honor that shit and they succeeding from the fucking United States? Nobody was ever fucking free. Nobody was free until, you know what I'm saying, or technically free until that amendment, you know what I'm saying, 13th, 14th, 15th amendments and shit like that. Technically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is all just some, you know what I'm saying, bullshit ass narratives that they were painting to us and shit. But when nobody free, the people that didn't succeed, they slaves were still out there, you know what I'm saying, working like a motherfucker. You know what I'm
In the
saying?
motherfucking fields.
Yeah, and at the same time, Lincoln freed the slaves. He hung 36 Sioux Indians too. Let's not forget that.
Oh shit.
Didn't
They
even
always
didn't
do the
even, didn't,
Indians bad.
didn't even have a trial for him. Just strung them up.
Man, you know, I gotta say this. What's up, baby? Before baby even say what she gotta say, man. Hey, listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm listening to y'all, man, and I really do appreciate and love the fact that, bro, y'all be talking some shit, man, and I love it because some of these things I didn't know. I'm writing this shit down. What OG just said. If I can go back and look it up, read it, man, research it myself. So therefore, man, hey, keep bringing that, bro. Cause I love hearing this type of info, bro. It's very informative. So, baby, to you, that shit you were just speaking, yeah. I think baby hit it right on the head with that one now. She
Actually,
said,
I didn't come up with that myself. Me and my high school classmate was talking about it. She lives in Seattle. She said, "Well, you know, Linda," she said, "I just kind of think," she said, "I think they're enslaving some of these people." She said, "They're not going to enslave Africans because, you know, they tried that once." And, you know, she said, "You know, Africans, you know, people of African descent, they're kind of rebellious and they fought back. You know, Jamaica, they fought and won. Haiti, the Africans fought and won." And she says, "You know, Asians are, and they're a little more docile and easier to control." She said, "I bet they're enslaving these people." She said, "Because it's just kind of weird. Why would you want to send a person to a
anywhere.
country that they know nothing about? And if you send them to a communist country, they don't get the phone call, you know." So she's like, I think it's she said
Well,
that
I tell you
that's
what,
just kind of her theory. And I said, you know,
y'all
that kind of
y'all
makes
own the
sense
song.
because it
Y'all
doesn't make
own
sense.
y'all own the song because that made all the sense in the world for me.
And countries like what, China, they enslave their own people, and we live in a capitalist society, and we all know that enslaved people made this country what it is, and I mean, they made people that are billionaires, millionaires, they're going to be rich for the rest of their lives, and it's off the backs of enslaved people. So I think they're trying to slowly move back to that. And the reason I posted that Jim Crow ended in 1965 and slavery ended in 1865, we're not even a full 100 years out of Jim Crow. We're barely 100 years out of slavery, but we had 400 years of slavery. So people that to them, and somebody was mentioned about the antebellum. That was a time of nostalgia for people like Trump, you know, because they're in their 70s. They remember Jim Crow. They loved it. So I think they're slowly and they're teaching their children. I think they slowly trying to find a way to get back to that, because who did it benefit mostly? White men. And I
Yeah.
think that's what they're trying to get back. I mean, I ain't gonna happen to me, But I just kind of, when Janice was talking, I said, that's kind of clicking. It kind of makes sense to me. And she, and me being in the military, just kind of thinking about that. I'm sorry, white boys. I mean, and I'm not saying all white boys are dumb, but those were some of the dumbest motherfuckers that I ever met in my life. But they always they could thrive in the military because whereas you had to take a test to be promoted. They would be overweight, couldn't pass their physicals, couldn't pass the test, but they would be promoted because they were, except some commander would just promote them anyway. So
like that on the jobs, baby. It's like that on the jobs.
I'm just saying it's really bad in the military too. So I think I would not be surprised if all this is it's just nostalgia. They're trying to set their white men up to win and be at the top of the food chain again, because they're slowly kind of losing. I mean, they're still at the top, but they're trying to make sure that their status is more secure now, is what I kind of think.
Man, I know it don't compare to what we're talking about, but it was just something that was told to me once, man. I remember when I first bought my first truck, it was a Ford F-150, brand new. And this brother, he's older gentleman. He's probably in his 70s now. And he took me up on his wing and, was showing me the ropes on the job, this and that there, blah, blah, blah. But he also used to talk to me. He's from Hope, Arkansas. So he's from the South. And he told me, he said, bro, he said, man, I wouldn't have drove that up here. I said, why you say that, man? He said, man, when white boys see a brother in a truck, they get jealous if they don't have no truck, or they don't like that because having a truck means status. And I never understood that, but now I understand it. So when you start talking about, them setting themselves up, because they were they're kind of slowly defaulting right now, and they're trying to get back up. Trump is making that happen for them, what I'm saying, with all these executive orders and like you said, they shipping these people off, man. It's a chain, it's a full circle, man. Everything is full circle, and it's showing right now. If I had to bet my last dollar on that shit, baby, I would say they probably allegedly enslaving the motherfuckers as well. Especially when they go.
That's because they don't have anybody. Think about it. In Florida, there were some farmers on there complaining about blacks not, since they're deporting. And so, and a lot, I guess, the Cubans or Hispanics are self-deported. They're like, we don't have anybody to pick this fruit, and we're trying. The black people don't want to come and work there. Of course, we don't want to work there for little pay and no benefits. So I'm just thinking. I didn't think of it until Janice said it, and I'm like, you know what? There may be some truth to that. And how do we know?
Like even on those crawfish,
we don't know where we shipped them, and they could be enslaved for 10, 15 years. And what can you do? They're undocumented. What can you do? You don't get a phone call. You have no rights. You just go work on our fields for free.
What you mean we sound scared? We ain't talking about us. We ain't scared of no motherfucking.
Who's scared?
That's big pressure talking about. No, you sound scared. Us, we, our, mine, America.
Oh, wait. Who was that saying that they're in America? Was that Big Pressure yesterday?
That's Big Pressure. I'm an American. Yeah. I'm American all day.
Yeah, yowza, massa. That's him.
Yes, up, boss. Yes, up, boss.
No, that's not me. That's not me. I'm under the American flag. Fuck that. You are no.
Hey, Big Pressure down in Mississippi. Big Pressure down in Mississippi. In the motherfucking fields like old slaves back in the day.
And they did not adopt. They didn't end slavery officially until 2013 in Mississippi. So and his dumb ass still there. He didn't even get out.
He ain't even got up out of there, baby.
He didn't get out. He didn't get the memo.
That motherfucker trapped like the movie Get Out.
I know. He's still in Mississippi. I'm an American, and I support the flag.
M-I-S-S, crooked eye, S-S, crooked eye. Yeah, whatever, man. Hey, man. Go Go ahead,
Let me tell you
OG.
about that flag. That American flag killed more black people. That American flag killed more black people than that Confederate flag.
Say that again. You keep going in and out, OG.
I said that American flag killed more people than that Confederate flag did.
B Pressure said he got his 40-acre and a mule. Nigga, you are the mule. Shut the fuck up. You the mule.
Right.
What? You said your own. You said your own. You said your own self up for that one now, boy.
I've been working on the railroad. I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, hooray.
Whoompa loompa. Your ass stupid. Big Pressure. I know you ain't going for that shit, man. That motherfucker called you a Whoompa loompa.
Chucking and driving, doing the thing. That's what he doing down there. Shut up.
Boy, your ass, baby, go sit your ass in the corner. Called your ass a Whoompa Paloopa, dude.
Yowza.
Damn, Big Pressure. You can't let a motherfucker call you a Whoompa Paloopa, man.
Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir, boss, man.
Oh,
I love that American flag. I was an American. He trying to get back on now.
he say, what Big Pressure say? He say, baby, you cry so much, I'm surprised you haven't left the country.
I'm leaving next month, boo. I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Costa Rica.
Big Pressure say, I'm not a runner. That's what you did. No, she's still in the South. She in Louisiana. I'm the most. I didn't run. I guess that's what you want to say about me, Big Pressure. I ran. I went up north. That's what you're trying to say. All right, cool. I give you that one. No,
that's dumb. Why would you stay in Mississippi?
Man, listen, baby.
Yeah.
The poor state.
You dumb.
That's the poorest state in the union.
I know. You dumb for staying.
It was 1998, y'all. It was
No
1998.
education, no money. They poor.
1998, y'all. I'll never forget. I went and called myself going up there to Jackson. And let me tell you, I didn't stay in that motherfucker shit. Probably I stayed a year and got the fuck up out of Jackson. That was the most hostile, dangerous, racist.
Backwards, yeah.
Man, everything went on there. Niggas killing niggas every day, still doing it. The white boys killing niggas. I remember I'm coming home one night. I'm coming home. And yes, indeed, back in 98, I don't know about you, but I had some hammers on my shit. If you didn't have no hammers on your car back when you was a youngin' out there flossing, you one motherfucking stunned. I had some hammers. So anyway, I had them hammers on, so I'm trying to dodge the potholes on them back roads, them dirt back roads in Mississippi. All I see is them red and ruby lights. I'm like, damn. I'm like, boy, I'm scared. Baby, I'm scared of the motherfucker because ain't no lights on back there. Ain't no lights on them back roads going to Holly Bush, Sand Hill, Brandon, Brandon, Mississippi, Pearl, Mississippi, all that shit right there, right outside Jackson. And that cop came to that door. I think the only reason that motherfucker let me go right then and there and then, probably just, push on me like that, I had a date in the car. And I'm glad he didn't. I'm just shocked he didn't beat my ass and do nothing to me then. But I got the fuck up out of Jackson, Mississippi. There was no way I could ever see myself living in Mississippi after just experiencing all the times I got pulled over, searched. Motherfucker told us one time, say, y'all he got the 38 special. My partner had one, and he said he pulled the bullets out the gun. He put one back in. He said, y'all boys go out there and go have a good fun night. He was telling us to go out there and go kill some more niggas, man. Now you got a gun, legal gun in your car, and then this motherfucker take all the other bullets out, put one in. He telling you go out there and go kill a nigga, bro. That's exactly what their honky was saying. Shit, I got the fuck up out of Jacktown. Fuck that.
B Precious said, I stay and help my people fight and live off our own land. I just go to the grocery store. I ain't trying to fight. I ain't living off no land. Sorry.
You say stereotypical niggas is more racist activity go on in Louisiana. Half of Angola doing life. Y'all justice system enslaved y'all. So you saying that half of motherfucking niggas in Mississippi ain't doing life down there either?
I know.
And a lot of them niggas from Mississippi, guess where they at? Angola, if they done a murder.
But
Shit.
not only that, you can go to jail for like traffic tickets, can't you? That's the what
Man, you can go to
they were cleaning up the sheriff's house and building houses for the sheriffs. And they were intentionally arresting like skilled black people that knew how to build houses and carpenters, and they built.
Man, them motherfuckers in Mississippi so goddamn dirty.
Slaves. They treated the blacks like slaves there, and they no.
Hey, Taylor Publishing just had a story on this lady. The police killed her brother, killed her son, and they couldn't find her son. They had took this nigga and put him in one of them county burial sites down there. They just buried the nigga. They didn't want to report him missing. They didn't do none of that shit. And the only reason they found out because there was somebody down there that was black, and she helped her uncover where the hell her son was. So think about how many other black folks are buried in that damn county cemetery that don't nobody know about, family members missing and shit.
With the organs missing.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. John, what you talking about, big facts? I don't know what y'all talking about, but yeah, anyway, man, that is in all these places, man, are fucked up like that, man. You know what though? I'm gonna tell you what I think fucked up the game too, bro, y'all. Now, I'm not this just me talking. This is just some shit I seen. So once upon a time, they told me that East St. Louis, which is on the Illinois side, you got East St. Louis over here. Over here, you got St. Louis, Missouri. Over here, it's a bridge that take about 2 minutes to get across. That separate East St. Louis and St. Louis, Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri, right? But East St. Louis, man, they say East St. Louis used to be how can I say it? Like a baby Harlem. It was jumping. It was. They had the steel mill. They had the boats there fishing. They had pretty much everything. It was booming back in the late 50s and 60s. Man, if you go there now, it looked like a goddamn ghost town. It looked like Mississippi. It looked like poverty. I mean, boarded up businesses, and downtown looked like shit. Is one store there. I mean, it's all bad, man. But places like that, man, they ran us up out of places like that. And with that being said, you got the Missouri River, which runs, right up the little, scene here, right almost close to the Mississippi. But Missouri River is pretty big. It's good with shipping and all that. Man, they shut all that shit down. They say black folks used to thrive. They thrived right there in East St. Louis, in St. Louis, Missouri. So I mean, I'm riding with the sister on this one here, man. I think these motherfuckers are trying to get us back to Jim Crow, bro, because they enjoyed that shit when it was going on. What's up, Endor? I think I'm gonna ride with you on this one here.
They can try it in this red, white, and blue country. It's gonna be more red than blue.
You said what, OG?
I said they can try to do that nonsense in this red, white, and blue country. It's gonna have a lot of red in it.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about the flag either.
Nigga.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Did John B Pressure just told me to go back to Africa? I ain't got on my glasses.
Oh no, he didn't.
Hold on.
You go back to Africa.
Oh no, he didn't.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to find it. I ain't got on my readers. Baby, just go back to Africa.
I'm out of this. I'm out of this.
Baby, I ain't never been in Africa before. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm out of this one.
I've never been to Africa. Why would I go back to a place that I've never been to? Please explain yourself.
Right.
Hi, Doris. Hello, sister. Why would I go back to a place that I've never been to? That's something a white person would say to a black person. Go back
or tether.
Yeah.
Or tether.
Yeah. Why would you say that to me? I've never been a tether. I've never been to Africa. So explain yourself, sir. Explain yourself. You are Mississippi because you have that slave mentality. That's something that white people say to us. My family's been here for generations. I know nothing about Africa.
Yep, indoor. They vacated all that stuff, man. And it looked like a ghost town over there, indoor. East St. Louis looks like a ghost town. I mean, it ain't shit in East St. Louis but a fucking penitentiary on Kings Highway.
Japan
That's all what's in East St.
my
Louis.
people to come over. I should look into. Why would I want to go to Japan? Be Pressure. Please explain. I own my own home.
Big Pressure trolling.
I earn six. What are you talking about?
He trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he trolling. But yep.
You started with me talking about my state. Oh, your state ain't shit. I was telling the truth. Did I lie? No. Mississippi did not ratify the Emancipation Proclamation until 2013 or 2014. Did I lie? No.
Man, the only time I want to be called in Mississippi unless I'm going to Vicksburg to go to the boat. I'm not trying to be called in Mississippi. What's up, Con? All right. You good?
Wow. I need to go back to Africa. Brother.
Yeah. That's what the white folks used to tell us.
Yeah.
You say, go back to Africa, or they'll call us Bubba or Bug or some shit like that. I told a motherfucker, call me Bubba one more time, motherfucker. I'm going to give your ass a Bubba, all right? I'm going to give your ass a Bubba. You call me Bubba one more time. They always do that shit to my Bubba. Motherfucker, what Bubba come from? Hey, y'all, we on that 2-hour mark, man. Listen, I got to pay my StreamYard bill, so I need y'all in here, man, send $5, send $10 to the Cash App, man. Don't be no hater all your life, man. Support the channel. Don't be no hater. You here, you support the channel. Do what I would do. Don't do that dumb shit that y'all be doing, not supporting the channel. Do what I would do. I support the channel. Africa don't want you anyway. Ja, you can't go to Africa. Your ass just as white as the goddamn white man. You ain't going to Africa.
Don't nobody want to go to Africa. What are you talking? Why y'all keep? Who was
Man,
that?
they ain't never been to Africa.
So why do you want me to go?
Africans don't like black people over here.
Africans don't want you anyway.
God damn, man. I didn't even know they still even do that anymore. Indoor say, shit, I ain't got cash yet, but I send your ass a money order.
I just dropped you
No, I'm talking about indoor.
Oh,
She say, I don't do cash out. I'll send your ass a money order. Man, I done heard it all tonight. I've got indoor. How old you is again? I've got indoor. How old you is indoor? Yeah, she old school. I ain't did motherfucking money order since 1995.
they still got them.
I ain't know they still. I ain't used that shit. I ain't know they still have money orders.
Yeah, they still got them. I use the money order every month. Pay the fucking county money.
Yeah, if that shit what you call it, PayPal or Cash App or Zelle, that's what I know about. But anyway, y'all, listen, man. Before we get up out of here, oh man, you damn right I ain't been to church. I don't go to church. What I'm gonna go to church for?
Fuck them pastors.
What I'm gonna go to church for, y'all? And hell yeah, I'm begging like the preacher. Cause with our StreamYard, we don't have this motherfucking app going up. You know, I do my thing on the other end. But anyway, hell no, I'm gonna let y'all keep going to church with TD Jakes, where y'all can get swallowed. I ain't going up in no motherfucking church.
He ain't gonna give you no ride when it's raining.
Nah, you look gonna run. Look, OG. He gonna ride past your ass and splash the water on your motherfucking ass. Get your
And
bitch.
Butler.
Get your
And
bitch
Butler.
in that pulpit, man, and bow down. What'd you say? Big Press say, baby, choose your battles wisely, but I forgot you can't even wisely choose right. Oh, this nigga here on tonight. He's shooting at baby tough tonight. Ain't that song?
I don't even understand. Baby, choose your battles wisely. But I forgot you can't even wildly choose. What are you talking about? I can't wisely choose. I chose wisely. I chose none of the above.
They
Duh.
can't handle that heat, man. But listen though, man, I want to say this here though, right? We're gonna see how this gonna play out. You know, see how it play out with this Iran thing. It is what it is, but let me throw this out here too, man. So we've seen the actual signing bonus that Travis got, right? We've seen the signing bonus. Travis got 30, let's say 31 million up front. How much money did he really bring home? How much money y'all think Travis would have really brought home out of that 31 million? Well, 30.5 million.
Well, if he was smart, he got an accountant to pay his taxes because you go to jail for not paying your taxes. If he paid his taxes up front.
Look, Indoor say after taxes.
If he didn't pay his taxes, he might be the next Wesley Snipes. I don't think Travis too bright.
I think Travis, you know, he ain't never had nothing, and his mom and them ain't you know.
He would have been better off taking it over 4 years and paying less taxes.
But baby, he probably couldn't do it. You know why? Because Leanna Lene told him, no, baby, get the money all a lump sum, baby. Get the money lump sum, baby. That was she told his ass to do.
He probably didn't pay the taxes. She'll take half and then stick him with the tax bill.
Lil Wayne got some money.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they the one negotiated that. That's why it took him so long. Why he didn't sign? I think that's what they were negotiating.
Now, was that a good move by the NFL or a bad move?
They don't care. That was a dumb move on Travis Hunter's part. The NFL don't care. But you
Damn.
think because he may not produce, is what you're saying? He may not be a good player. He may get injured, and they already gave him the
Well,
money.
no, not that, because like the other players that come up, maybe they gonna want to do the same. Damn, indoor. That's what somebody else said, that Travis better get a financial advisor and not his fiance.
He going to jail.
He does have one, Young Money and Leanna.
Right. Big Press say, I'm taking the guaranteed money. The world can change a lot in the next 5 years. Well, of course he took guaranteed money. That's what he got paid. I get that. But when you start talking about
But when you're taking it as a lump sum,
they
Uncle
tax
Sam,
that shit
they're
heavy.
gonna take off. Yeah, they're gonna take off the time. He would have been better investing in, I don't know, an IRA or something. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't even taking it over 5 years. He wouldn't have been taxed as heavy. I would have put something in a trust. I don't know. I don't think that was a smart move. But hey,
That, along with his expensive taste and $100,000 wedding rings and $200,000 cars and $4 million home.
That's what Cam Newton and what's his name, RG3 was saying. They don't realize, I guess, your NFL career is so short, and if you don't adjust, I guess they're saying if they had it to do all over again, they would have spent more wisely. But if you don't adjust your lifestyle after getting out, that's why a lot of them go broke. You got to downsize, you got to get rid of some of the cars and stuff, because you have to. It costs to maintain that stuff. Your HOAs and maintaining those properties. You can't live like that.
And baby, y'all know that everybody, including his own mammy, in his pockets.
Yeah.
Everybody.
He was done for buying a house. He should have leased one.
True that, because he don't even know if he's gonna be there for the next 4 years.
Right?
A house is a good investment. I think that's a good investment.
Well, if you can't sell that motherfucker, baby, you know what I'm saying? Shit, everybody can't go buy a $4 million house.
But where he got it is where all the Jacksonville Jaguars NFL players, he got it in this gated community where so as long as they have a team, and I think he bought it from another Jacksonville Jaguars player that left. So it seems like huh?
See, but the thing about it is, if he get traded, now he got to sell the house. If he get traded to San Diego, he got to sell the house. That's what I'm saying. He should have just leased it.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it was another I have to look at. It was another Jacksonville Jaguar that either retired or got traded. He just sold his house to Travis. So maybe if Travis gets traded to San Diego, they got to have they 53-man roster. Maybe somebody will buy the house from Travis. Who knows?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because they all, it's part of the same community is what I'm saying. It seemed like it's at several, wherever his gated home is, there are several Jacksonville Jaguar players that live in this gated community.
Pressure. You say he got 30 million, and just say maybe he got hit with 8 in taxes. He got 22 million left. No.
He got taxed way heavier than that.
No. And then on top of that, Big Pressure, he already paid Leanna. He got to pay Lil Wayne.
Pay Young Money, yeah.
I bet you Travis probably put 16 or 17 million.
Yeah.
Give that up out of all that money.
And that's what my sister lives in California. She's an accountant. She does taxes, and that's what she was saying. She was thinking like 16 or 17 million. She said probably half of that 30 million, probably half is gone. That's what she does. So.
Sound good. It just sounds good. But hey man, the thing about it is, like I say, man, when we was young, we spent money. A lot of things we wish we wouldn't have did when we was young, because we was out there, flossing and spending money. But one thing about it though, Travis don't know nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Travis only know one thing: football. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. But anyway, y'all, baby, any last words before we get up out of here?
I really have no I guess I really have no last words. I need B pressure to get off that dumb shit. I ain't never been to Africa before, so I ain't going back to a place I ain't never been to.
Nigga,
But
get your ass out of Mississippi, nigga.
I
Get your
know.
motherfucking ass out of Mississippi, nigga.
And that's what he need to do. I don't know, Lord, send a flood, a hurricane, something to wash his ass out of Mississippi.
Y'all
He
crazy.
ain't up there nowhere.
Y'all crazy. So he been to the corner store. Miss Maddie Mays, huh? Big Pressure finna go to Miss Maddie Mays. Maddie Mays food and biscuit.
Uh-huh. Now he said he's staying there on the land, growing his own food, fighting to save the land, whatever that means. Okay.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay. But good night, y'all. Godspeed.
All right, baby. Appreciate you. Boy, Big Pressure and Baby be having us rolling, man. Rolling. Love it, man. Once again, man, salute to Dr. Baby, man. Salute to Doc, man. That's what we're gonna start. She got to change her name from Baby to Doc. I'm gonna start calling her ass Doc. You know what I'm saying? That shit just sound better. Doc. What up, Doc? That's what's up, though. OG.
Yeah.
Tell me how you really feel, man. Tell me how you really feel, man. What you think about everything we talked about, man? With Trump, Iran. I mean, what you really thinking, man?
I'm thinking this. If Iran do something, leave the black people alone and go get them crackers. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
OG be telling it like it is, man. Boy, your ass crazy, man. Oh boy. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for supporting the platform, man.
Right.
Listen, hey man, y'all don't be no haters, all y'all like, man. We about $48 short for paying this StreamYard bill, man. So y'all make sure y'all send $5 or $10 to the cash out. Or if you're feeling generous, man, go ahead and send a good old $50 or $100 bill. We all good with that too. All right, OG, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, bro.
All right, I'm hollering. See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yep. Man, salute, man. I had a good time. I was on here 2 hours, man. It didn't seem like 2 hours, but you know, hey, man, you know, it be like that, man. It be like that, you know. I will say this here though. Time will tell, man. Time will tell, and if you are one that's upset at Donald Trump, man, I don't know how could you be. I mean, he told you exactly everything he was going to do. Everything he was going to do, he told y'all. So it's not like it's a surprise. It's not like it's a secret. You know, it ain't no secret. We already know what type of man that he is. It isn't no secret. So, you know, if you think that he really gives a damn about this country, give a damn about you and all that, man, you know, more power to you. Just know that you know, when the shit really hit the fan, you know, you better just be prepared, man. Just better be prepared. I pray and hope that I don't wake up to no boom and shit rattling and raking and, you know, rambling everywhere, man. I'm not with war. I don't like wars, man. Wars are not good on either end, you know. I don't know, man. They went and said Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Oops. That was a lie. They went and killed that man and burnt down this, burnt down that, and burnt this money up and burnt this coins. Man, they did Saddam so, man, they did him so bad. And yeah, still didn't find it. Then they went over there and got Bin Laden. They went and got Bin Laden. allegedly they threw his body in the Atlantic River, ocean or whatever. They threw his body in the Atlantic Ocean and the whales ate it or whatever, allegedly. I'm just saying. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, was it 11, 20 years later from 9/11? You got motherfuckers back over there again talking about they making weapons of mass destruction. They got nukes and all that. Where? Man, don't be fooled, man. This shit is just repeated over and over and over again. Same cycle, same story, same lie. Don't be fooled. Like, share, and subscribe, man. I enjoyed y'all. Man, hit that Cash App, man. Hit that PayPal. Don't be a hater all your life, man. Like my boy Trigger Man say. Don't be no hater all your life. Show some love to the platform, man. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be good. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.